Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Mary Mule. Today I'm doing this video in collaboration with other Zambian YouTubers, and the topic is Mr Chitambala Mwewa, Simon Mwewa Len. So Simon Mwewa and Chitambala Mwewa are two different people. Mr. Chitambala Mwewa is the child of Mr. Simon Mwewa the late. He was the first mayor of Lusaka, and therefore the government of Zambia has named one of the roads in Lusaka after his name, just to honor his legacy. But Chitambala Mwewa, by the way, those who do not understand Va, it's a way of showing respect. So we put it at the beginning of a name. So it's B-A, Va. So in this case, I'm saying Va, equivalent to something like Mr. Chitambala is a social media influencer in Zambia, and his page that he has opened in honor of his father has about 252,000 followers. That is huge, guys. It is huge. He does a lot of vlogs, and you guys, you should check him out. So this man we are talking about today, Mr. Chitambala Mwewa, he is the director of Simpson Building, one of the inheritance left by his father to him and his siblings.
Mr. Chitambala Mwewa, aka Simon Mwewa, Lane is passionate about the environment, which is very beautiful because not so many people are. He started a foundation called I Dream of a Clean Lusaka that seeks to educate the public in personal hygiene and the proper disposal of garbage. He is also an ambassador for the Make Zambia Clean, Green and Healthy campaign, as well as Operation Obusaka, which means cleanliness. I just wanted to appreciate him. I'm gonna post a few videos right up on my video so that you can see the initiatives that he has made into trying to make Lusaka clean. And obviously he has been doing great so far, and I am just outstanding. I am just you know, it's so good to see somebody do something on that level, because a lot of people just take things for granted. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm just gonna say I've been on a bus before, and I have thrown trash outside of the window before, and just seeing how he is so passionate about this, I just felt like, oh my God, I have been such a bad you know, citizen of the country. And so him starting this is good, because it's not just the people inside of the town throwing this trash. It's literally everybody, even great people that you see or their leaders, they still do that. So for him to start an initiative which involves making and keeping Lusaka clean is great. And I wish that this initiative can go all around Zambia, so that everybody can be a part of this Keep Lusaka Clean campaign, which obviously, if your town and your city looks clean, it attracts a lot of people to want to come to a clean place. It's just like your own personal hygiene. If you wake up in the morning, you know that you have to brush your teeth. So I just think it's very logical for us to, you know, put in mind that we have to keep our towns, our cities, our homes clean. So it's not just about, oh, okay, Mr. Simon Mwewa has come up with this initiative. We also all need to put in our our effort in making our country a better country and making a better green country as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys a few of some pictures and a short video clip so that you guys can see how good and how great this man has been, helping out with our country. So here
with our hashtag West Up Sydney, University of Zambia students, Miss F Zambia, Miss Lumie, and Simusan management and staff. And so we are doing our West Up Sydney campaign. What do we say, guys?
West Up Sydney!
Exactly.
Let me also add, let's add, make Zambia clean, green and healthy on 3. 1, 2, 3. Make Zambia clean, green and healthy.
Well done. You have not reached your ultimate goal, but for what you are doing, I commend you as a Zambian citizen. Great job, sir. We are so thankful that we have one of your kind, because you're your own type of person, and it's just amazing, and we appreciate it as a person, as an individual. I'm so thankful that we have an individual like you who has come up with this type of initiative. Thank you so much, sir. And so this is just a video to just be appreciative of, citizens of the country that are actually doing things. I'm sure there are other citizens that are doing other things, but for the ones that I can see and I have seen evidence of, the things that they are doing, I reach out and I commend you, sir, for what you are doing. And I hope that we can keep up with this initiative and make sure that Zambia is clean, Lusaka is clean, and the entire nation is clean. Guys, remember, hygiene is the best thing that you can have. You don't want to be bringing in wrong people in the country and making people think that it's a thug nation. And so keep Lusaka clean. Ubusaka, 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 Ubusaka. Operation Ubusaka, which means cleanliness. Guys, make sure you're picking up your trash and throwing it in the dump. Start in in the trash cans instead of just throwing it anywhere. I love you guys. Keep Lusaka clean. Keep Zambia clean. Take care, guys. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. And share with everybody. Don't forget to share with the dogs too. And the cats. Remember that. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye, guys.
So Mr. Chitambala is actually a vlogger, of which his initiative of social media vlogging and doing the live videos also to show about the beautiful Zambia and featuring a lot of different kind of people in his office to do some videos. I feel like he's actually doing a great thing. Therefore, in my own opinion, I feel like he can speak on any issue that is happening around in Zambia. People should actually not limit him. They should not actually try to stop him, or maybe to try to make him feel uncomfortable for the things that he has actually been. So he is actually a blunt person, very courageous, and very much frank in the way he actually comes out. And I feel this is something that most Zambians, they don't find it very much comfortable, because we Zambians, we actually, I think it's actually our culture, of which when you find a person who is in such a manner, we actually categorize them to say that this person is boastful, he's just too much, too noisy. And so when it comes to that, this is where the Zambian culture actually collides with him, because the fact that he's so frank. Zambians, normally we don't really like a person who is in such a manner. We hate actually people who are so frank. We categorize them to be very boastful, and we feel like they are not actually people that we can actually give an opportunity to actually come out and be the way. So looking at the most things that he has actually been putting, like I remember there was a time whereby he he actually filmed the chilangamiro of someone. It was actually a very good thing. The fact that we have people who are Zambians living in diaspora, they are able to actually see this kind of thing, that even those people who are actually not Zambians, they are able to see about our culture. So this is something that I feel like he's trying by all means to bring out a lot of different kind of things on his vlogs. And
so she has to show that person, I mean the incoming in-law. That's the meaning. So that whenever he visits them, if he finds the impupu, for example. Impupu, these are the seeds from a pumpkin.
All right, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Very, very nice. Without anything, you can eat in shima with impupu. So that what's this? Because Badi Mulangile, he was
bali fimona.
Yes, because
him being the Facebook influencer, he plays a big role to influence different kind of people. And this is something that is actually very good, because if he continues to do that, it will actually help to put Zambia on the map. The only thing, like in my opinion, the only thing that I can actually say is that Mr. Chitambala should just be a little bit cautious when it comes to doing some videos whereby some people, they show that they are not willing to actually feature in his videos. They don't want to be part of that. They're trying maybe to hide their faces. He should actually refrain from such kind of people, but continue to do such an amazing work that he is actually. I feel like Mr. Chitambala should just, when it comes to certain kinds of issues whereby he is not fully having enough information over certain kind of things, he should not actually try to go into that, because at the end of the day, he will end up putting himself in any kind of trouble and stuff like that. So for me, I feel like he should actually continue to do all the things that he has been doing.
Hey, real quick. So this morning, I'd like to... Hello? Hey, Mulban. Okay, how go you? Hey, I'm making a video. Hey, I'm making a video. How go you? How just let Chitambala begin the lesson?
Hey, real quick, this morning I'd like to teach you the correct pronunciation of the contraction "I'll." Now, as many of you know, the word "I'll" is the contraction of the words "I will." And in simple terms, a contraction simply means the bringing together, the amalgamation of two different words. When you get "I" and "will," put them together, you get the contraction "I'll." Now, so let us begin. "I will" gives you the contraction "I'll." Remember years ago, the great king of pop, Michael Jackson, he sang a very famous song, him and the Incredible Jackson 5. "I'll Be There." Remember that song? There is a love, I'll be there. Remember? I'll be there. Michael didn't say, "I'll be there." Where there is a love. Can you imagine if Michael Jackson was a Zambian, he would say, "I'll be there." Where there is a love, I'll be there. I'll be there. How? How do you get how from "ow"? Folks, it is not "I'll be there." No, yeah, that's not going to work. It's I'll be there. Say it right, folks, for goodness sake. Say it right. Boom.
Thank you, Chitambala. That was really, really helpful. Like we always say how. Honestly, guys, it's I will. But thank you so much. So today I am going to share Chitambala. I'm so comfortable saying Chitambala. I'm not gonna say Mr. Chitambala. Don't judge. So I will be sharing Chitambala's educative side. So Chitambala has really been helpful. Like on his Facebook, there's 1,000 English phrase videos, English word pronunciation. So I'm just going to be acknowledging that and saying thank you. And most importantly, in all these videos, he goes around carrying humor, sarcasm. Like that is just an artistry that somebody needs to have. Make everyone laugh, those that get sarcasm. But yeah, so I'm going to be sharing and appreciating the fact that he has been there for us, the Zambian people that are working with getting better with our English words and phrases. And most of us, I am a victim, use words that don't even make sense. As long as, before we go there, Mr. Chitambala has something to say.
Hey, I borrowed my wife's makeup, and apparently you're not a serious vlogger if you don't put on some makeup. You see, the makeup gets rid of the shine.
Well, I think that goes to me. I'm walking around shining. But anyway, let's go straight into the prank video.
Real quick, one word, prang. Prang. Now, the word prang is an informal British word. In other words, it's a slang word, and it's a verb. And the word prang means to crash or to collide.
Before I actually go, I want to leave you with this little piece of advice. Don't cut your nose to spite your face. I learned this from Mr. Chitambala. So every video is right on his Facebook and his YouTube. But let's go into the lesson.
You ever heard the English expression, don't cut your nose to spite your face? Have you heard this? Now, this expression or this idiom describes the unnecessary, self-destructive overreaction to a problem. He says it means to cause problems for yourself by trying to punish someone else. Don't cut your nose to spite your face.
My take on Chitambala, especially with regards to the inheritance that their father left for him and his siblings. I have to speak about this because I have realized that Mr. Chitambala and his inheritance has been at the center of controversy, you know, most of the time. When people disagree with him on certain issues, they use his inheritance as a weapon. To my thinking, and when I see the discussions like on Facebook, I have realized that Zambians actually look at his inheritance as a shameful thing, as a disgrace, of which I find very strange. I find it very disturbing, because for me, when I look at what Mr. Mwewa Sr. has done, leaving an inheritance for his children, leaving wealth for his children, and his children taking over, improving and still improving whatever has been left for them, the buildings, and just ensuring that the wealth they've inherited is still running and is still there, still employing them and still employing other people. It's just something to be proud of, I think. And what I do not understand is the fact that a lot of people, or should I say some people, especially on Facebook, keep on, even some well-known people, you know, social media influencers, opinion leaders seem to be looking down upon Mr. Mwewa because of the inheritance he's gotten from his father. I think this is something that we really need to talk about, so that maybe we can start seeing his inheritance in a positive light. I think leaving an inheritance for your children as a parent, that's the best thing that you can do. You know, I have seen that here in Europe, when a child has inherited something, they guard that thing, they guard that wealth jealously. They look after that wealth in the way that, you know, it seems like they're the ones who've worked for that, they sweated for that wealth. And that's the way it should be. And I think that's the way Mr. Chitambala and his siblings have actually handled their inheritance from their father. I think most Zambians, we can learn from Mr. Simon Mwewa, the fact that he left inheritance for his children, and his children have taken over, and they've shown that this the inheritance can be kept in the family and be transferred to generations to come. And that's huge, guys. That's just something to be proud of. You know that there's wealth in the family, the wealth that will carry on. People, your children don't have to go and look for work in the government. Your children know that when I finish school, I am going to work for my father's company, for my grandfather's company. And that's what we want. So I think we should actually stop looking at Mr. Chitambala and his siblings as and his inheritance as a shameful thing, as a disgrace. It is not on, guys. We should really change the way we do things. We should really change the way we think about the inheritance that comes from our parents. We should learn from it. Thank you so much for watching. Guys, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. What are you waiting for? And hit that notification button so that you do not miss on any of my videos. And please leave a comment, like this video, and share this video so that my channel can keep on growing. Thank you so much. From me to you is bye, love you, and peace.